Hello, my name is Jeremy, just your average everyday guy. That is until sometime in my early 30s, I developed a spinal condition known as ankylosing spondylitis. It took me from this, 6 foot tall, to this, not 6 foot tall. But I wasn't going to let that get me down forever, so eventually I kicked some bad habits and started fighting back. I still get some pretty strange looks, but I'm now doing what I love, traveling and adventuring. My goal is to show other people with disabilities or anyone facing challenges that your best days don't have to be behind you and that there's always hope. So thanks for joining me, the Handicapped Hiker. On the last episode, I left home and kicked off a new road trip, with stops at Hocking Hills State Park and Serpent Mound State Memorial in Ohio. This morning, I'm up early to make the 1.5-hour drive from Somerset to Mammoth Cave National Park. This is my first time visiting Mammoth Cave National Park. There are several trails above ground, but you know why we're here. There are 18 different cave tours available, each offering a unique experience, including some lantern-lit tours and even a 2-hour fully accessible tour with the use of an elevator. I took the advice of the brilliant minds online and booked 2 tours ahead of time. Let's begin with the historic tour in the more commonly used section of the cave. This tour is 2 miles with 540 stair steps and many steep inclines. It travels through huge underground rooms as well as some tricky, tighter passages. It's listed at 2 hours long, but it felt pretty rushed to me. Some folks had trouble keeping up and turned back midway through the tour. Mammoth Cave National Park was established in 1941 and protects about 53,000 acres and the longest known cave system in the world. As of a couple years ago, there have been 426 miles of caves mapped here. Officially discovered in 1797, the cave has been used for many things, such as mining saltpeter to make gunpowder, an experimental tuberculosis hospital, a mushroom grow operation, and of course, tourism. Everyone looks like me down here. I finally have an advantage over all you tall walkers. Who knew? All I had to do was crawl underground to fit in.
Slippery. Keep going. Yeah. What, he thought it was a good idea to keep going.
A little bit. The rest of the group will catch up. Maybe.
Well, that tour was pretty cool. A little bit rushed, but very interesting. All of the tours begin at these bus shelters just outside of the visitor center. For the Domes and Dripstones tour, a short bus ride is required to a different cave entrance. This tour is also 2 hours long, but is described as being much more difficult, with 734 stair steps, many steep inclines, and tight, awkward passages. Our ranger guide scared me a little bit back at the bus shelter. She announced that this tour is not for those with issues climbing ladders, high steps, and squeezing through narrow, twisting caves. Before boarding the bus, I asked her if she thought I could handle it. I explained that I hike a lot, but I'm not very flexible. She cautiously told me I'll probably be all right. And that was all I needed to hear. This tour passes through huge underground domes, or mammoth underground domes, and an area of stalagmites and stalactites known as frozen Niagara. I was one of the first people to book this tour, and apparently everyone after me was part of this large wedding party, which made for some interesting commentary. This was definitely my favorite out of the 2 tours that I chose.
Don't look up.
You okay?
Every time I look up, I get dizzy. Oh my God.
Well, after 4 miles and 1,274 stair steps underground, I'm ready to kick back at my campsite with ice cream followed by some sort of dinner. I'll be leaving the park this morning, but it would just feel wrong if I didn't do at least one above-ground hike here. So let's take part of the Green River Bluff Trail, past the Dixon Cave entrance, and back up through the picnic area for just a little over 1 mile. Well, I'd love to stay longer, but this day is just beginning, and I've got a 5.5-hour drive ahead to the next location. I really enjoyed my time here at Mammoth Cave National Park, and since I only did 2 of the 18 tours, I'm sure I'll be back. But for now, the West is calling. And we'll pick up here next time. So be sure to tune in for the next episode, and we'll see you then.